Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind, and I'm on my level 5 Warden. It's a new character, and I've switched over to it from my Templar, so that's the reason we're kind of in a new series and everything else. I just wanted to do all of the Morrowind content with this Warden, and we're currently chasing down or helping Veya, who is this daughter of the counselor Eris, and he wants to meet with her, and she doesn't really want to talk because she's joined the assassin guild, but we need to get her out of the case. We actually met her. We're trying to get her out of the case where we can actually talk to her dad. So we need to, escape. She said something about, does it look stable to you? We're gonna have to actually run through this little dungeon to get out of here, because it's kind of the back way.
Captain Privet thinks the counselor's kitten might try to escape through these tunnels.
Damn! Those cat bastards are harder to shake than a blind date.
Alright. Oh yeah, she's after trying to find her brother, so she's following along with me, you can see here. And there are other people along with me. There's a lot of activity here in Morrowind. We're still in early access, but it does release this week. So still a lot of people playing, but there's going to be even a lot more whenever it actually goes live. Looks like we have found the exit.
That must be the way out.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Hope there aren't any Redderans up there.
Yeah.
We're surrounded, and that's my father. What's he doing here?
Well, he wants to talk to you.
If you spot Veya, report back to me. She's not to be harmed.
I prefer that you don't harm the agents I hired either. There's no need for bloodshed.
Father ruins everything. I'm so close to finding my brother, and he shows up to drag me back home. Well, I'm not going back without a fight.
I'll cause a distraction so you can get out of here.
You do that for me? Thanks, I guess. But what can you possibly do against all those soldiers? My father brought the whole damn army with him this time.
Your father hired me to find you and set up a meeting. I might as well give him a progress report.
Clever. Tell my father whatever he wants to hear. That might actually work. Afterward, meet me at the Ashlander camp to the south. My brother would often visit that particular tribe. It's as good a place as any to start.
Will you meet with your father after you find your brother?
Once I find Ulran and make sure he's all right, I'll meet with my father.
All right,
But that
that's
meeting
good.
will be on my terms, not his.
All right.
And tell him to call off his soldiers, or I might change my mind. That should buy us some time.
Should. Okay, so let's go down and talk to him.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's me.
Stand down. These outlanders work for me.
Let's tell him what happened.
The captain reported that he had seen you in the area. There are also multiple reports that Veya has been spotted. Tell me, have you seen my daughter? I won't sleep well until she's home, safe and sound.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't use any other outsiders.
I also said that the captain has his own resources. The war claws report to Briven, not me. Look, we're all just trying to get my daughter home safely. Now, tell me what Veya's thinking.
They'll meet with you, but on her terms. All these soldiers have scared her away.
It was a gamble, I admit. An opportunity I couldn't let slip away. You won't make me feel guilty about trying to find my daughter. So, where and when will Veya meet with me?
Soon. She asked me to do one more thing, and then she'll be ready to meet with you.
Very well. We'll do this her way. Veya can be as stubborn as her mother sometimes. But tell my daughter that my patience won't last forever. Next time, I expect Veya to be with you. Or I might just let Captain Briven do this his way.
Yeah, she said on her terms, but I'll let her know.
Do as I command, and let them pass.
Jerk. Alright, so we're going to go to the Ashlander camp that Veya went to.
They aren't Ashlanders, not with those tails.
This is disturbing. I can't believe this. Why allow the Warclaws to run roughshod over the camp like this? What's House Ridderin thinking? And what in the name of the three have they done with the Ashlanders?
You're sure this was an Ashlander camp?
My brother often visited this camp. Took me along a couple of times. It used to be such a vibrant place, so full of life. I know House Redoran wants to expand along the western coast, but I never expected they'd set the war claws loose like this.
Do you think your brother and the Ashlanders are still here?
If Ulran was here, he'd never stand for the war claws invading the camp. He told me the Ashlanders were the same as you and I. Different beliefs don't necessarily make people bad.
I'll look around and see what I can
I
find.
really want to help, but Nario won't hear of it. We don't get our hands dirty unless there's a writ attached. He's so fond of reminding me. We'll hang around and wait for you to find something before we move in.
Alright, stay out of the way of the war claws until I find out where your brother is.
Veya, I don't think this is a good idea. We're trying to keep you out of House Redoran hands, remember?
You're not my parent, Nario. I can take care of myself, even if the Mother of Blades doesn't think so.
Damn it, Veya. You know I hate that title.
Alright, so we're gonna go into this camp, it looks like, and see what we can find. Oh, there's something right down there. Let's take a look. House Redoran orders. To the warriors of Scrib Battalion, including soldiers of House Redoran and mercenaries of Ferhara's war claws, Scrib Battalion is tasked with reclaiming the Condonant mine and the surrounding countryside from the Ashlander squatters. Ashlanders mistakenly believe that all land is free. They will resist our efforts to clear them from the specified sites. With this in mind, heed the following orders. Do not use force against Ashlanders unless absolutely necessary. And 2, allow Ashlanders to leave the vicinity. 3, if any Ashlanders resist, disarm agitators and imprison them for the duration of the engagement. And if forces must be used, make sure it is applied swiftly and with maximum effort. Okay. So we're going to... That's interesting. Let's see what else we can find here. Oh, I snuck into one of the camps here. Let's see what they have to say.
If I can smell you, Outlander, then you can be certain the war claws have picked up your scent. Leave now, and maybe you'll escape with a little flesh still clinging to your bones.
What's going on here? I thought this was an Ashlander camp.
House Redoran doesn't care. They marched in with their war claws and claimed the land. Anyone who tried to resist was imprisoned or sent to the mines. Me? I decided my life was more important than my tribe.
So do you decide to help House Redoran?
You can't be more disgusted with that prospect than I am, but at least I'm still alive. And all I have to do is direct them to the best resources and show them where some of my people hide every now and then. A small price to pay.
I'm looking for Allran. Do you know where he's at? Who that is?
Ulran? You'd think he was some kind of saint the way he walked in and handed out supplies. He came back after his house threw him out. Never said why they exiled him. The wise woman might know where to find him. They have her in one of the yurts.
Alright. So we need to find that as well. There we are. Wise woman, Kamisha.
If I'd realized how popular this camp was going to be with Outlanders, I would have moved the tribe ages ago. You don't appear to be one of the heretical invaders, but looks can be deceiving. What do you seek, stranger?
I'm looking for Allran Relic.
Ah, Ulran the Exile.
Ulran.
He disgraced his family and lost his status, but remained true to his heart. Ulran is here. He tried to stand against the Redorans, just as they detained me within this yurt.
Where is he now?
I assume they dragged him off to the mine, along with
Kinda
most
what I
of the
thought would
tribe who
happen.
refused to let those tribunal dogs walk all over us. Or should I say tribunal cats in this instance? Be wary. The mine will be as protected as the camp, maybe even more so.
Okay.
It's a small hole in the ground, but it served us well until the Redorans and their war claws arrived. Now they toss my people aside and lock the door.
Alright.
Warclaw Irgazar carries the key, but there is a spare in the supply yurt.
Okay, I'll get the key and locate Allran.
Get the key to the mine from either the Warclaw's commander or the supply yurt, whichever suits your needs.
Alright.
Perhaps you'll find what you seek within Kudanot's depths.
So it looks like we can either sneak or we can kill, is basically what they're saying, but we have to find one of them to begin with. Oh, it does look, you can kind of see the cursor right there, so it's inside that yurt. And I was able to easily sneak in here, so we're going to get that key. And enter the mine, which is just a little ways up the road here. Oh, actually, the mine's just right here in camp. I was wrong. Okay, so I've made it inside. Oh, it just looks like a straight pit almost. Like if we get in here, it's just going to open up and be a big area. Yeah, not too big. Actually, it's kind of small. And we're going to have to destroy some war claws as we go at it. Show a little bit of comment bit here since we haven't yet. Whoa. I'm really looking forward to getting my pet. I think that's at level 10 or 12 or something like that. There we go. Looks like I even got a new belt. Looks like maybe this is him. Let's see. Uran. Oh, speaking stone. Oh no.
Wait. What's that smell?
Is he dead?
Veya, stay back. You don't need to
Oh
see
no, this isn't good. This isn't gonna go good.
Here. Oh gods, they murdered these poor Ashlanders. Oh no. Oran! Oran! Wake up, please! You can't be dead. You just can't!
That's tragic.
Veya shouldn't have had to see this. Even I'm finding it hard to believe that the mercenaries would slaughter these Ashlanders for no reason. Not to mention the son of a house counselor. Doesn't make any sense.
If he tried to defend the Ashlanders.
I suppose anything could happen in the heat of the moment. But to kill a Redrun, even an exiled one, that's presumptuous even for the war clause. I wonder if Eris knows about this. I'm not sure how Veya's going to get her answers now.
I found the speaking stone on Ulruan's body.
I've seen these before. They use them in Eastmarch to record and send important messages. They're expensive and as rare as a sober Nord. But Oron was always attracted to the contrivances of other cultures. Shall we see what it has to say?
If it can shed light on what's happened here, I'd say yes.
If you're listening to my voice, know that my time is short, and what I have to say is important.
Brother, is that you?
Everything that happened was a deliberate act to discredit me. I need to report the events so my sister can learn the truth about her brother.
Okay. Move
You have to
away.
understand, I don't share my house's hatred and distrust of Ashlanders. So, during my normal patrol, when I heard that Ashlanders had come to Bolmera, were causing trouble, I was dubious to say the least. I arrived to find one of my soldiers arguing with the Ashlanders. He spat at them, called them savages. When one of the Ashlanders objected, my soldier drew his sword. Before I could intervene,
She's
my
crying
soldier's
over here.
blade struck him down. I ordered the soldier to stand down, but he ignored me and stepped toward the second Ashlander. I killed my own soldier. I had to. Before I knew it, I was dragged before the Redoran Council and exiled. I never even got to say farewell to my sister. I believe I was set up for this fall, but I don't know by who. I came to this camp for shelter, but House Redoran's reach grows ever longer. Now Captain Briven's here. I'm going to talk to them, just in case I made this stone for my sister Veya.
That's where it ends.
Damn it! What am I supposed to do now? Oran's not supposed to be dead. That wasn't the way this was supposed to end. What am I gonna do now? Damn Oran for leaving me that damn message! And damn him for dying on me! Gods, I miss my brother.
Nah, I'm sorry for your loss, Veya.
I still don't understand. Oran said someone set him up to fall. Who would do such a thing? And why would they do it? Oran never wanted to hurt anyone.
Sounds like your brother was a good man.
So that's why they exiled him? That's why they killed him? He was too damn good? That's the problem? We've got to find out who did all this. They won't get away with this. I won't allow it.
We'll find out who did it.
Oh, I'll find them all right. And when I do, they'll pay for what happened to Oran. I swear by Mafala's sacred web and the first blood my blade ever tasted, I'm going to avenge my brother.
Well, alright. That's tragic. Alright, so we need to talk back to Nehru.
I agree with Ulron's assessment. Certainly sounds like someone led him into a situation guaranteed to make him fail. I can't believe he put this burden on Veya, though. What was Ulron thinking?
You don't think we should continue to investigate Ulra's death?
I didn't say that. I'm just not sure how to proceed. We're entering dangerous waters here, going up against House Redoran, and we don't even have a writ to protect us.
So what do we do now?
I'm going to take Veya and head back to our safe house in Balmora. They found our cave, but the abandoned basement is still secure. After that, I'm not sure. The Morag Tong has rules. If I break them, I'll have to deal with the consequences.
What rules?
We can't just kill with wild abandon. We follow a code. We only execute those whose names appear on sanctioned writs. If we kill respectable citizens without a writ, that's just murder. So, without proof and a proper writ, my hands are tied.
Alright, I guess I should let Counselor Eris know about his son.
You do that, but be careful. We're not sure who in the House Redoran is involved, and I'd rather not see you wind up like these poor Ashlanders. Veya and I still need your help to get to the bottom of all of this. We'll see you in Balmora, hero.
Alright. Okay, so I've made it back to House Red, or back to Counselor Eris.
And so the Outlander returns.
Yeah, you better
as we
get that
discussed in the
smug
swamp.
thing off
I
your
expected
face.
you
We're about to.
return with Veya, or present me with a time and place for us to meet. Tell me, Outlander, which is it to be?
There was a complication.
Complication? What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let you do things your way. But instead of results, you bring me excuses.
Look, your son is dead. He was killed during House Redoran raid on the Ashlander camp.
No, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages?
Veya was with me. She confirmed it was her brother.
Veya was with you? And you left her out there? By the three, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control. I need you to do something else for me, if you would, Outlander.
What?
Tell my daughter
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Tell her she needs to stay away until I can calm things down. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Promise me. And take this. Consider it payment for your efforts thus far.
Nice. Get a new bow.
If you'll excuse me. I need some time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, I'll contact you. In the meantime, make sure Veya stays away from Balmora and House Redoran.
Alright. Sounds like I need to talk to Captain Briven. Where can I find him?
The captain serves House Redoran with honor and dedication. He's out doing his job. If Briven had anything to do with my son's death, he would have reported it to me. He'd have no reason to keep such news from me and the other
Olran
counselors.
left behind a speaking stone. His last message indicated that he planned to talk to Briven.
I'll speak to Briven when he returns. But understand, the captain operated under my orders. He's an exemplary soldier and an upstanding member of the House. Like me, everything he does is for the betterment of House Redoran.
Did you order the attack?
It was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redoran. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent.
Oh, it's...
Those damn savages should have just left.
How is it Redoran land?
House Redoran has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that area almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it when a massive ash storm hit. Before we could return, the Ashlanders moved in.
They're no-bads. They would have left eventually.
Redoran depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like A plague of insects. They sweep into an area, take everything, and move on. We couldn't allow them to do that here. So, I sent Captain Briven to convince them otherwise.
All right. So that's going to wrap up this episode. I know we've got more on this storyline. This is kind of an interesting storyline, so I'm glad we picked it up. It's just much longer than I expected. It's like this is second or third episode now. So, yeah, we're going to continue on, and we'll pick up back with the main storyline at a later time. So if you're enjoying this, make sure you hit that like button and leave any comments you may have. I've got more of these coming. I'm going to try to get all the way through Morrowind with this video series. So make sure you are subscribed and get notification of these videos if you can, because it's really going to be a long series, I think. So, till next time.